And now joining me by conference call, the lovely Spawn himself, Al Simmons. Al, thank you very much for joining me here. You looking good,
man,
brother?
It's my pleasure always, Jeff.
You looking good, brother? How's your health before we start off?
Very good. I had to switch over. My healing is doing really well, but I've had to go to a pain management facility. They've hooked me up with these patches that give me all-day pain relief, and it's slowly but surely, I'm able to move my head this way, and I'm able to move my head this way, so we're doing really good so far. But as far as just nice and slow, bro. Nice and slow. I'm planning on going out for the first time and doing some mitt work and stuff like that with the guys next week.
So. Good to hear. Coming back to Super Spawn, hopefully.
Robo Spawn. Yeah, Elam Rivera told me, he goes, yeah, now you got some more hardware and shit, they call you Robo Spawn. So it was kind of funny because that's another place I want to go to and see him. He's fighting this year, man. I'm telling you, that's another big one that's going to be huge. Yeah. Huge fight. He's really good. But let's go. Let's see what's up.
You're going to be down there the same day as the Fight Lab card, so you're going to be down there with Primus. They've got their event going down on the coast. Who are some guys to look for as we go get ready for that fight down there?
The Primus deal, if it was any other card, I would say I would be sitting cage side at Fight Lab, but you know what? Frank Williams and John Big Dog down there, they get it going at Primus. I really love these guys. They put a lot of heart, a lot of effort into their matchmaking and stuff. These guys came out quickly with their first fight, very professional. I was very impressed with how professional they ran things over there. And the guys to look out for on this card is Muad'Din, and I really don't want to mess up his last name, but I'm going to try real hard. Habib, and he's fighting Chris Jackson that night. This kid, Mua is what I call him, and I tell you what, he has got some nice hands. When he connects, these kids feel it. He's hit on the side of the head a couple of times. He cracked the last guy, and it rocked him enough that he got to finish the fight. So I'm looking for big things for that fight. I'm looking for big things with the Antoine Phillips and the Tiberius Gordon fight. That's going to be a tough fight for Tiberius is taking a big jump right there in that fight. Antoine's he's one of those big guys that can come out of the box and stay on you with a lot of energy very quickly into the fight, and it really takes a big dude. A lot of heart for them to get past that whirlwind that he gives for that first minute. And I'm looking really big on that fight. And then, of course, my boy Kenny Craig Hill, always giving his flamboyant self and his cute little pink shorts. We always love him to watch Kenny. I love that kid. And he's fighting Tracy Christian, which is going to be a good fight. I think Tracy's got some good hands. Craig's going to have to watch it out, keep it on the ground, keep it controlled, or that's going to be a long night for Kenny. Because Tracy's a little bit taller than Kenny is, as we always know. Kenny's always fighting that uphill battle, unfortunately.
Kenny's so stout, man. Those muscles on Kenny.
Dude,
he's a beast.
And once he gets in, you're on the ground. There's two shades of him, and your feet are up off the ground, and you're on your back. And that's what I'm hoping for. Kenny, if Kenny can keep it like that with his experience, I think his prowess, his experience, and the way he's so cool and calm, I think he could really take this fight. Like I said, he's going to have to control the fight from the very beginning of this fight and really wear him down because Tracy he's got a lot of gas. And can finish fights with good submissions. So he's going to have to watch his neck while he's going for those nice takedowns, too. And then we got Jeff Roberts, which is fighting Carlos Eggers. That's going to be a great one. I love Jeff. He always comes to fight, and the kid will fight absolutely anybody you put in front of him. He doesn't care. I love him because he takes fights last minute, and he will show up at weight. Very professional. I like Jeff a lot. It goes down the line. And then there's this new camp that's coming on board. Wolf MMA, which Wolfgang Stein is the coach. He's also their manager and everything else. I'm kind of shadowing them a little bit and helping them out, getting fights and just kind of showing them how to get their testing in, who to use, and you know how us old wise men of sports have to do. We have to get those things done, and I love doing this for these kids. And these kids are really hard. They come from a Shotokan karate background, so there's going to be a lot of hard kicks, a lot of hard punches. I really like that about them. And it's going to be, because they go for those really good shots to the chin and stuff, it's going to be a nice night. They're going to have, it's either going to be one way or the other, because fists are going to be flying for those 3 fights. And they're debut fighters, and I've seen these kids spar a little bit on video, and I'll tell you, they go for it. So it's going to be a good night. I'm like I said, if it wasn't for the fact it's Frank and Primus, you probably couldn't tear me away from the Fight Lab cards this time. But this is going to be one fight. I wish these promoters would get their stuff together, I guess, and quit triple booking same dates. I mean, we have Primus, Bull City, and Fight Lab all firing off the same night. It's pretty ridiculous for a bunch of young sports like us to cover all that,
But it's a good night for MMA. In the short time we have left.
Oh, it's awesome.
What are your expectations? What are you looking forward to in 2014 in terms of MMA in the short time we have left?
Well, I'm looking for big things with the merge, the merging of Fight Lab and all the different things that are going on over there. I'm looking forward to the amp up from the U.S. Freedom Fighter Camp, how they're going about doing their thing every month and a different venue, different sites, and kind of being this traveling kind of MMA thing that's going around. That's going to be awesome. I think that's going to be an incredible venture for Scott Price and Alan. I'm looking forward to a lot of wonderful things here. And then, of course, branching out, going down, I can't wait. I've never been to a Warfare. I want to go down there and see them guys. And, doing that kind of thing. And then, of course, with the AFL, the smaller little guys that I like to watch Donnie, and the guys over there at the Amateur Fight League. And then, of course, the merger with, Primus. We have Primus, King of Jacksonville, and Charity Fights all went together as well, and they're trying to coordinate these fights to fight each other, and I think it's working out pretty good with that. I can't wait to see that and see that their belts and how they're going to do it. They've been working really hard with this and to get a good tier and get a good bracket kind of thing. So it's a really going to kind of be a very neat thing to see as far as how they bracket their fighters and what they're going to do with it all.
It should be the great for the fight fans, and we're lucky enough to have front row seats to see it all. Al Simmons from Fight Nation TV. Make sure you become like a friend of Fight Nation TV. Go out there, like his page, follow him on YouTube and Facebook. And Mr. Al Simmons, thank you very much for being with me here.
Thank you, Chaz. It's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you, sir.